Designed by Ben Dongens, Lincoln Petersen, and Sandy Petersen, Eternal Adversary revisits the ancestral war between order and chaos. Millennia ago, a cataclysmic event tore time apart when the agents of chaos tried to change history and wipe out mankind. Now, countless timelines of Earth exist, but a single timeline of Earth must remain for humankind. The ancient warrior societies must band together to fight for existence while chaos desires destruction to Earth, all of the Earths, if they are to have a future in this final timeline. In Eternal Adversary, 2 to 5 players divide themselves between two teams, Order or Chaos. If you're Order, you use technology to bolster your hero. If you're Battle for Chaos, you benefit from the random hells. Order heroes seek out and destroy Chaos rifts, helping to heal the universe. Chaos heroes seek the tokens of disorder and bear them to their Dark Lord. Both teams advance their respective doom in this manner. Ultimately, a team reaches the end of its own doom track and the final battle begins. Eternal Adversary is on Kickstarter right now. Check it out. Liminal is a self-contained tabletop role-playing game about those on the boundary between modern-day United Kingdom and a hidden world of secret societies of magicians, a police division investigating fortune crimes, fae courts, werewolf gangs, and haunted places where the walls between worlds are thin. The players portray liminals, those who stand between the mortal and magical realms with ties to each. Liminals can be a magician who acts as a warden to protect unaware mortals from supernatural menaces, someone of mysterious birth who is perhaps half fae caught up in the fairy politics whether they like it or not, a burglar who steals supernatural relics, a Dunfear striving to do good despite their vampiric affliction, or a mortal detective who knows some of the real strangeness out there. Liminal's magical world is based on British and Irish folklore and legends, mixed with modern ghost stories and popular tropes of modern speculative fiction. The Liminal core book is available in print and PDF from Modiphius.net, plus 2 scenarios, Prodigal Son and Haunting House. If you're curious, there's also a free 51-page quick start to sample. GateWorld.net reports that a tabletop role-playing game based on the TV show Stargate SG-1 will be previewed this August at Gen Con 2019. The news comes from Wyvern Gaming, which will publish the RPG under official license from MGM. Stargate Roleplaying Game, as the game will be called, is being built on top of the Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition engine, making use of the current Open Gaming license. According to Brad Ellis, CEO of Wyvern Gaming, that's to make Stargate RPG an approachable game for gamers while adding the exploration and mechanics necessary for a modern sci-fi fiction setting. Okay. In the Stargate RPG, you assume the role of a member of the Stargate Command on a Stargate team. As an SG team, you and your teammates will go on missions through the Stargate to fight against the Goa'uld. You've seen the show. The game is being designed by Philip Lawyer, with M. Wayne Miller and Graham Sisk contributing art. The game itself will be published at large next Gen Con in 2020. Osprey Games have announced Osprey Roleplaying, a new series of beautiful illustrated tabletop RPGs of incredible worlds of adventure. The series will launch with 2 titles. First, Romance of the Perilous Land, a role-playing game of British folklore by designers Scott Malthouse and art by John McCambridge, Dave Needham, and Alan Lethwell. It's a game of magic and adventure set in the world of British folklore, from the stories of King Arthur to the wonderful regional tales told throughout this green and pleasant land. It is a world of romantic chivalry, but also of great danger. The second game is Paleomythic, a role-playing game of stone and sorcery by Graham Rose, with art by John McCambridge and Mars Osterveld, a game of grim survival and mythical adventures in the land of ancient Mu, a harsh prehistoric world full of mysterious ruins and temples to explore, huge and terrible creatures that roam and spread fear across the land, and nefarious mystics and sorcerers who plot dark schemes from the shadows. Expect both hardcover 160-page books on 28 November, MSRP £20 each. From Onyx Path Publishing, Bloodseed: The Crimson Abyss has bbeen updated with D&D 5e compatible rules. Bloodseed: The Crimson Abyss is a supplement for Scarred Lands that describes the region around the Blood Sea. It contains guidelines for playing characters of each class, as pirates or privateers are presented, including new class archetypes who draw power from the Crimson Depths. Pirate organizations are introduced for characters to join or oppose, and additional rules allow players to assume roles on a ship's crew. But the fans of Mage the Awakening 2nd Edition also got some love this week, for Onyx Path also released an advanced PDF for Signs of Sorcery, an in-depth look at supernatural mysteries for Mage the Awakening. The sourcebook contains expanded rules for Mage Sight and supernatural entities, new yantras and advice for ritual magic, expanded rules for creating magical items, soul stones, grimoires, and more. Much more. Both books are available as advanced PDFs at DriveThruRPG, which means Onyx Path will be collecting errata comments for a few weeks before making any adjustments, prepping the print version of the book, and then updating the PDF.